behaviors, intimidation behaviors from my property manager. We live right next to each other. Um, Today I went to the gym around 8 a.m. The maintenance of the elevator was being done, even though the elevator was fixed a few days ago. I want to say about 1, 2 weeks ago, and it was fixed and it was working fine. And then all of a sudden I come out, the elevator door is cracked. I gotta go take the stairs. The stairs has no cameras. I go downstairs. I go to the gym. I'm seeing the maintenance individual. He's sitting in the office. He's staring at me. That's one of her proxies. That's how narcissists get in touch in you, get in touch with you. They use their proxies. They use the neighbors. They use tenants. They use friends, family members to get in touch with you so they can have plausible deniability. And if you accuse all of the neighbors or tenants or friends, nobody will believe you because why? Why is one person gonna spend all of their money and time and attention and use all these people to organize a demise for you, right? It sounds unrealistic, and that's why it works all the time, right? It's not gonna work on me, hopefully. But as I said before, when I went to the gym today, I saw two individuals. They were both Hispanic. As I went in, I saw the super. He was inside her office, and he was making sure he was wearing black clothes. So they wear certain colored coordinated clothes to basically signify danger, right? They wear black clothes, or they drive around in black cars, or they'll follow you in big white pickup trucks to show, hey, maybe you're gonna get kidnapped, maybe you're gonna be, this is gonna happen to you. So it's subtle ways of intimidation, basically, to basically, oh, the narcissist doesn't like you, da da da, you're the problem, you're the issue, right? So that's how the narcissist communicates, right? So as I'm coming back, I'm walking back. I get a drink of water. I had to go back for a drink of water as because I'm like, oh shit, I need to get my water. I went back for water. He does the same thing. He's staring. He's making sure his presence is known. He's making a little subtle noise, making his presence known. Because the day prior, I came downstairs while the narcissist was. I don't call her a narcissist because why? I'm not a I'm not licensed, but based on my experiences dealing with these type of people, I believe strongly that I'm dealing with a covert narcissist. So as I'm walking back and I pass the elevator, mind you, this is an elevator that was fixed weeks ago. The elevator is working, right? But this is what it's subtle intimidation, right? Subtle intimidation. This is what these people do. She had someone come out the elevator at the right time to look at me. Two grown men stare at me. No good morning, no nothing, just staring at me to intimidate me. This is what these type of people do, right? Well, you might be saying, well, how do you know that this person's intimidating you? She has access to all the surveillance in the building, right? She is the only individual that has access to all surveillance, right? She has no supervisor on site. She has no HR on site, right? I've had credible witnesses, past supers, come to me and tell me that this individual is controlling and that she lies on people to get them fired. She's a control freak, right? She thrives on controlling people, tarnishing their name, discrediting them, saying if you speak out against her, she'll say that you're crazy, something is wrong with you, you need help, right? And what she does is she'll pay off all these people. She'll give them gift cards. Hey, here. Oh, well, how do you know this? Well, guess what? No one's going to give their time away for free. No one's going to intimidate somebody and take time out there for free. This is America, right? I've done my research into group stalking. Really, it's called gang stalking, but I don't like how they have minimized that term. But This is group stalking, right? They all communicate on this app or whatever the case is, and she gives them gifts cards. She promises them things of that nature to, hey, keep this person in fear, keep this person in line because, oh, I'm scared of her. But truly, if you're scared of somebody, you're going to stay away from them. You want nothing to deal with them, right? This whole year, I've been being programmed without even me realizing. The moment she moved in here, she did not have good intentions. She observed my in and outs and who I was friends with for 9 months. 9 months. She know this. Well, how do you know she had a camera? Well, that's my ring, you guys. How do you know she had a camera, right? At the beginning when she was here, it was really just me and her and one or two other people. There was nobody next to us, right? So in my mind is, well, how am I hearing a Ring camera? And there is no other Ring camera. At the time, I had no Ring camera. There was nobody else with a Ring camera. There was nobody else living here. You get what I'm saying? This was about a year and a half ago, right? So I'm like, well, how is it I'm hearing a Ring camera, but I don't have a Ring camera? This person, and see, I don't know if this was a little bit while she was here, but when she moved here, it was just her and her boyfriend. I've never seen her boyfriend come out like that. I barely see her boyfriend come out. And once she officially got the property manager position, that's when she was starting to make her presence known. Doors were slamming. Every time she got in an argument with her boyfriend, she would slam doors, bang on walls. I said, you know what? I had empathy for her because I said, you know what? Nobody's perfect. We all go through things. Who am I to judge someone? Who am I to judge someone when I got my own skeletons? You get what I'm saying? But I realized, well, other people have moved in here. Why is she only banging on your door? One day I got fed up. I couldn't take it anymore. I called the cops. I said, hey, can you do a mental wellness check on my neighbor? I think something's wrong with her. She and her boyfriend get into arguments. But truly, I wasn't sure if she had a mental issue. I just wanted her to stop knocking on my fucking wall, right? She kept knocking on the wall. I called the cops. Nothing happened. I don't want anything to happen to this chick. I just want her to know, hey, I'm aware that you've been knocking on my wall. Can you stop? Right? So all of a sudden now she gets in an argument. Her boyfriend is cursing her the fuck out. Like, hey, I told you to stop. I told you you needed to get some help. You need to get help, right? I guess they heard me outside of my door videotaping the incident, right? Mind you, I'm outside my door. This is an incident that was a tense situation. I don't know if I'm going to get retaliation because I have a feeling, hey, she knows it's me. Because after that incident, when the cops was called, she kept banging on the wall. You get what I'm saying? She kept banging on the wall to say, yeah, bitch, I've been trying to get your attention. So I'm next to somebody that got more influence, more money than me, more witnesses. I'm concerned for my life. I'm in fear for my life as I'm even saying this. You get what I'm saying to you? My boyfriend is not here. I don't have no witnesses. You get what I'm saying? So that's when it started getting even more intense. Like the staff here, they started when they cleaning the carpet, they're banging their vacuums against the door when they cleaning. They banging their vacuums near the wall. I'm saying, shit, I feel like I'm surrounded by programming noise, like noise campaign. The woman that she moved next to me, this black girl, she's a black girl. She never spoke to me. It's like the moment she came in on some type of, oh, I want a problem with you. You get what I'm saying? And the body, as somebody who's hypersensitive, I can pick up on certain things because I've been through so much trauma, right? So I'm able to pick up on, yo, this girl, she wants a problem with you. How she just moved in here, she want a problem with you, right? Everything has been designed to make me show off signs of paranoia. You get what I'm saying to you? Everything that she's done, she's put, and I know it might say, oh, this is a conspiracy. You think somebody when you're different from a lot of people, you create jealousy in a lot of people, right? There's few people in the world that will go through the things that I've gone through, right? When you provoke jealousy in a lot of people, yes, they will conspire against you. Yes, they will all sit down in a room and conspire to see how they can destroy you. Yes, they would. Yes, money is involved. Yes, time is involved. Yes, because they see something in you that they can't possess in themselves. I asked myself this same question. How can somebody have a prestigious job like this and be jealous of me or want to go out their way to destroy me? I'm not the nicest person. I can understand that I'm not the most welcoming person, but I don't deserve what I've been getting. I don't deserve, nobody deserves this shit. If you're going to do something to somebody, just do it. Don't torture somebody for months on, a year on. Don't do that. You get what I'm saying? If you're going to do something, just do it. Right? Even hunters who go out, they don't hunt somebody forever. They don't torture animals. They put that animal out their misery. This woman has been torturing me for the past year, and I just realized it this year. I just realized it after calling the cops that there's been weird occurrences in this building with maintenance people where I'm coming out the elevator and somebody is vacuuming near my foot so they can get a negative reaction and put me in a negative light. And this is what these people will do. They will orchestrate different interactions in the building, right? To make it seem like you're disgruntled, that you have issues with everybody in the building. But truly, I'm somebody that enjoys isolation. I enjoy peace. I don't bother anybody, right? But this is what people like her do. Control freaks, right? They're chaotic. They thrive on chaos. Even at this moment that I'm speaking to you, if she hears this, she probably thrives on the fact that I'm speaking about her. Because that's the type of person that she is. They thrive on chaos. And when they come outside their door, they pretend as if they're innocent, right? They haven't done anything to you. But in the meantime, they're unraveling you behind closed doors, right? They're causing noise campaigns, right? They're having neighbors isolate you. People looking at you like you did something wrong. Whole while you don't even know. I don't know any of these people. And listen, if I couldn't even put a name to the face in my building, I don't know not one person in this building right now. Not one. I don't know anybody here. Somehow, these people know everything about me and my finances and me and my boyfriend finances. I don't know anything about these people. But yet it feels like this woman has gone over all these 3 buildings, right? And she has the power to do so. She has it. She has access to surveillance, right? So she does have the capacity to go ahead and know the in and outs of everybody's business. She's living in the building. My property manager is living in the building. So it's not far-fetched to say, hey, this person can know the in and outs of everybody. Her own boyfriend I don't even see her own boyfriend. You can't tell me somebody like that does not come off controlling. They never go out. They never go out. How can someone if she's all that, how can somebody like her not go out? Not go out to dinner dates, not go celebrate Valentine's Day? Not do anything. Well, Ocean, well, how do you know this? How do you know her business? Because I'm here all the time. I'm not working right now. It makes sense why I'm here, why I would know certain things about her. My boyfriend works from home. He's a business owner. That's how I know this, right? She works from home as well. She lives and works from home. That's how we're able to know our in and outs. But the only difference is I'm not a control freak like her. I'm not. I like my solitude. She has taken away my solitude, my peace, everything from me. Everything. Peace of mind. I use cameras to protect myself in my home. I put up my Ring camera. You know what this woman does? She has maintenance people walking up and down, staring into my camera, letting them know that they don't, letting it, and because they know I have access to the Ring camera, because there was a time when annual inspection had to be done, and my ring alert came on. So the maintenance looked at me and smiled and hurried up and texted on his phone. Well, you're saying they're doing this, they're doing that. You don't have proof. When you're human and you are hypersensitive, there are certain people who are aware of certain things and they don't need evidence. And I'm one of those people. I don't need evidence. I don't need evidence. Right? I don't need evidence. I believe I have certain things that's been given to me by God, and I'm not going to go into that. That I don't have to have clear evidence. I'm always right about people. I'm always right. I'm never wrong. And the moment this woman came next to me, I knew she was going to be a problem. I knew it. I knew she was a master manipulator. I knew what she was capable of. But I said, who's going to believe me? I'm a black woman. I don't have a job like her. Who's going to believe me? That's why I stayed away from her as much as I could, right? Because I could tell, hey, me and her, we're not going to get along, because I didn't welcome her sister when her sister first got this job. So I already know how women are. I went out my way to avoid this woman. I went out my way to avoid her. I went to the gym at 8 a.m. in the morning to avoid her. And it didn't matter how many times I went to the gym early, she would send her proxies. She would send people 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning working out. People who and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm somebody who's been working out for 3 years, right? I know the mentality of people who are just starting out, right? Most people don't have discipline, right? So how am I seeing all these people who've never worked out? All of a sudden they're working out. Every time when I'm working out, I'm changing my routine. They're changing their routine along with me. It makes no sense. Most people who have jobs cannot change their routine the moment you change your routine. It's impossible, right? Most people are not me. Most people do have to go to work. And obviously, like right now I'm looking for work. Whatever the case is, I found something, right? But I knew something was off. Every time I would be in the gym, the one maintenance person would pass by every single fucking time. He would pass by every time. I'm saying, yo, that's so weird. Why do I always feel like I'm never alone? I always felt surveillance. I always felt like that. I always felt like that, but I said, oh, it's in your head. Nobody's after you. Why are you thinking like this? You're not that special. You don't have no money. I don't have a car, y'all. I don't have a car, but I've never cared about materialistic things because I always knew that my treasures were in heaven. So I never cared about that stuff. I would never off myself because of financial difficulties or a bad relationship. I would never do that. That's not me. I deal with the same level of depression other people deal with if they go through things, sadness, happiness. I'm more happy when I'm alone because I trust myself, right? And this is just documentation. I don't even know what's going to happen of this video. It doesn't even matter, right? I have tried everything to get away from this person. She sends her proxies. She sends neighbors, right? To use the door, slam the door, right? And I've been living here for about 3 years. So everything that I'm seeing, I'm like, this is off behavior. Why is somebody intentionally slamming the door, slamming the chute, slamming the garbage bin near the door, near the walls, near the doors? It makes no sense. If you don't like somebody, stay away from them. You get what I'm saying to you? If you don't like me, then stay away. But why are you sending people that I can tell they don't have good intentions for me? Why are you paying people, promising them favors, and hey, these people don't have good intentions for her. I want her to feel in fear. And this is what narcissists do, right? And see, when something happens to that individual, hey, I didn't know anything about it. I don't know what happened. They're going to say, well, you lived next to her for 2 years and you don't know why things ended up the way it did. She's going to say, oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened to her. I have no parts in it. That's what's going to happen. I'm living amongst demons, y'all. I've seen people who I don't even want to say, I don't even want to add the words to them because that's defamation. But the things that I've been seeing in this building, y'all, I know God is real because there's no way I would have made it through without him. There's no way. There's no way I would have made it through without God. There's no fucking way. This is what I've been dealing with for a past year, and I just realized this year. Thank y'all so much for watching.